better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. On the away sideline, we're going to look at the Thunderbirds head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Opposing them, it is the Voyagers and their head coach. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on EA Sports. Things going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And headed out with him. There he is, their first-round pick at quarterback in his first career NFL start.
Look, there are pressures that come along with being a first-round pick. You're expected to lead your team to bigger and better things right away, no matter the situation you're drafted into. But to his credit, he hasn't shied away from any of those pressures. He's been the guy they needed off the field. Now we finally get to see what he can do on it.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, left side, Taylor has it. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back them up.
Still first down.
So after they march off the 5 yards, here's first and 15. Running it after the penalty. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he'll make up a few of the yards that they lost to that flag. Looks like second down and 12 coming up. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Back to the line they come. Second down. To throw. All the left side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. give your quarterback a chance.
Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
It's good. Not by much, but it's indeed good. Bottom left. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I think they'll be grateful when it's all said and done to come away with 3 points right there, Kate, considering where that drive started. And you know what else? It adds some confidence for the kicker to kick it from that distance.
Here's Gould on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And an Austin first down. 1st and 10.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That's good for an Austin first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Come on.
Sticking to the air here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. That one right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds drive their lead to 11.
14. Voyagers 3.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense to the line. Here we go. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Ball finds his running back. This is Damian Martinez. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A 6-yard pick.
The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Completed over the middle. He's at near midfield and still going. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Pierce up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Darrell Taylor in to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Thunderbirds will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
They'll take over as 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. A nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have 3rd and short.
Cougar 19.
Running it here with Giddens. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. They'll throw, third and long. Here's a screen for Giddens. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On first down, they'll run. And he drives that plus backward on a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as the short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Bronco 80.
Out of the pistol, it's Giddens. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride.
Here we go.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Liking 18.
Here's Giddens. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Past the 60. Past the 60. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On the jump.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the red zone on first. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Throwing again on second. Makes the catch. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
This is Giddens. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one splits the uprights, and the Thunderbirds push their lead to 18. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. New set of downs for them from the 31. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He just gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. DJ James with the tackle. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run. It's Pierce. All he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that means first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
60 bison, 60 bison.
From the gun, here's Pierce. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Let's go now.
Looking in the air here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
It's now third down and 16.
Third and long for him here. Buying some time right. And the call himself. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Going to the ground again on first. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on his heels.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Oklahoma City in just a second. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Back to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Forced out to his right. This one's caught. He has the touchdown. The Voyagers chop some of the lead off before the half. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, yes, yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Voyagers make it an 11-point ball game.
Thunderbirds 21, Voyagers 10.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's Gould on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. This offense getting all set for this series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Come on.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And then Boston, first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Finds his back complete. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like, about 1 on first down. He's going to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Thunderbirds.
From the set.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Ready. Pat the 60. Ready.
On here with Giddens. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Setting up the running back screen. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds boat racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Thunderbirds push their lead to 18.
28. Voyagers 10.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fields this one at the 3. We dodge the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the in route. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but Showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Oklahoma City, first down.
He's back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. First and 10, looking to throw. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Thunderbirds are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go! Cougar 19. Go!
Throwing now, another shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense headed back to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buying some time left. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Cops, go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's on target to Pierce. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now this offense ready to head back out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now carried by Giddens. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's a design run. And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the defense. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And they finish the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Voyagers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Voyagers get it back to a 14-point game.
31. Voyagers 17.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Here comes their offense out again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
They're going to try and throw it here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He has it at the 13. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Their offense ready to take the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Go! 19, Tiger!
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, sack. 72.
Setting up to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's brought in by White. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go,
They give it to Pierce. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing now off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On the carry, it's Pierce. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
It's his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Here's the give to Pierce. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinals.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready? Hiking 18. Hey, I got him. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
7-yard gain.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving. As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
3rd and goal. They'll try for it with the option. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he has enough room to gain about 4. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
4 yards.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He keeps this one himself. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Ready.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cavity Lions. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And he cuts it back right. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They'll run now on second down. And not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Third and just 2 to go.
19, Charger, 19.
Running it here with Giddens. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
The Thunderbirds out and ready to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. This offense ready to get going again now. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Rolling from the gun here. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in Oklahoma City. Voyagers 14 points back. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's a throw. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Gotta hurry this to the line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he's gonna have this up near the 40. Just a little bit short of it. Looking quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down. Play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Give him 25 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throw again. It's Howell. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Line up the design keeper. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Thunderbirds as we bid you farewell from Oklahoma City.